Hey everybody, Lorelia here. Continue the conversation that I was having yesterday regarding getting out of debt and being debt free. So I recently today I was on Facebook and I saw a Facebook post that somebody shared. And on the Facebook post it had a listing. And on the listing it required all these things of the duties that the person had to do. Now it didn't say the exact position, but I'm assuming it has to do something with marketing or something, because it was saying about how you had to be well versed and be able to use social media. And along with that, it said, "Hey, how you doing, Daphne?" Along with that, it also said you had to have a bachelor's degree. And guess how much that salary was? Between 11 to 12 hours per hour. So I want you to see how the system is set up for you to really fail financially. Now, if this particular position is paying between $11 to $12 an hour, and a person has incurred student loan debt. Now, I'm going to just take the state of New Jersey. If you go to a private college in the state of New Jersey, you can easily pay $20,000 per year. Now, let's times that by 4 years, and that's $80,000. Now, that's considering that your child goes to school for 4 years. Now, let's also add in that if it is private loans that have had that the person had to get to be able to go to school. And remember, I said yesterday, private loans are a different animal because you don't get all the covering like forbearance and rehabilitation or any other type of program to eliminate those. There's some private loans, student loans, that are so horrendous that they won't even let you defer them. That if you decide to go to school. So let's go back to what I, titled this video to be. That if you make $20 per hour, you will never be debt free if it includes student loan debt. Now, if you just got little credit card debt and it's less than 10,000, you possibly could be debt free. Why is that? Because you can possibly file for bankruptcy and then you can restart again. But if you have student loans, there's no way mathematically you're going to get out of debt. And let me just share this with you, because I want to share. I want to drop something in your spirit. Don't listen. See what people do along with listening to what they say. And the reason why I say that is because I see a lot of these videos from your financial experts that are saying, get debt free, get debt free. Or they'll, say, oh, we've just paid off this. We just paid off that. We paid off our home. And I'm going to tell you this. Many of those individuals who are saying they are paying off these large items, whether it's student loans, whether it's homes, they not doing it with no $20 per hour or less job. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're not doing it. What they are doing is that many of them have multiple incomes that are coming in. Whether it's a business, whether it's consulting, whether it's some type of affiliate program, they have a multitude of streams of income to come in that's coming into their household. Because see, they just talking the debt piece with you. They're not talking the money piece with you. And so if a person, which is what I've been trying to say, see, the thing is that I'm going to share with you what is not popular talk, because see, the financial experts are not going to tell you that they have all these streams of income coming in. See, I'll be lying to you to tell you, well, my only source of income is doing videos on YouTube, and I get the little AdSense money that they give me. Nah, 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 nah. The AdSense money I get from YouTube videos is very small. It plays a very small place in my income portfolio. There is a lot of things that I do. I have business income, affiliate programs, programs that I'm a part of. I get, some income from investments. There's real estate. So I know for myself, I have a few streams of income. So I'm not one of these creators on YouTube that say, oh, the only way that I'm earning an income is from Google AdSense. And hey, how you doing, K Positivity? And that is what I am doing to be able to become debt free. So that is what I want to share with you all, that there's no mathematical way that a person can live in the Northeast, make $20 or less. I'm even going to go as far as $35 or less, and have student loans that's part of their debt portfolio, and say they're going to be debt free. Because like I said, if a person just has some credit card debts, some bad loans, yeah, they could be debt free, because you can discharge those in bankruptcy, especially if you don't have no assets. You could file for bankruptcy, and it's like hitting the restart button. You can start all over. Even if you have some assets, you can file Chapter 13. Some things will get discharged. Other things will be I'm gonna turn this around because the sun is bothering me. And other things will be restructured, and you can move on. But you cannot have student loans that are part of your debt portfolio and say, I make $20 an hour and I'm going to be debt free. It's not going to happen. So that's why I'm here to tell you. Many people may ask, well, Aurelia, what is the solution then? What is the solution? You keep saying we're not going to be debt free. Like I said, the solution is the pink elephant in the room, which nobody don't want to talk about. Your experts don't want to talk about it. Nobody don't want to talk about no money. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about your income. See, the one thing that I find interesting when I see all these videos on YouTube that usually come on the side, that says, all these people saying I'm debt free, I'm debt free. The only piece that they seem to always leave out is the money piece. They don't never talk about how much income was coming into their household to be able to help someone get debt free. See, the only thing that they're doing is telling you, don't buy the $4 lattes, don't go on vacation, forget the red bottoms, shop at a discount store. If your kids need clothes, go to the Salvation Army or some other, secondhand store. And if you do all these things, you too can miraculously get out of debt. That is what they tell you. But see, they don't want to pull the layers and tell you that they may do all those things. I'm not saying they don't, but what they are not telling you is all the streams of income that's coming in. And that's why I said that you being debt free is relative to your income. And you heard it here first. It's relative to your income. You cannot make $20 per hour, 25, 30, or 35, live in the Northeast, live in the Southeast, live over there in the Pacific Coast in California, Seattle, Washington, and say, I'm trying to be debt free and I only make $20 an hour. It's not going to happen. And let me share this with you. That part of my Printing Money series that I've been doing lately is to really show you all the correlation between debt and income. And, you know, as you begin to study and become a student, not letting credit just be an isolated issue. Your experts want to tell you all you have to do is get out of debt, raise your credit score. You know, I'm here to tell you to look at everything as one piece of pie. And the credit and the debt is just two separate slices. And there's other pieces that you have to look at. And the one thing is that you may not know this. I have a tendency to talk about things and just assume that people know stuff. Now, you may not know that the government, the U.S. tax system, they reward people who accumulate debt, not in the consumer sense, not in that sense. And that is why these big banks and financial institutions can print money, because these companies are basically rewarded. There are a lot of tax breaks. There are a lot of tax breaks that a business owner can get for issuing debt to individuals. And see, you are once again following very archaic information where you've been told to save for a rainy day. Now, when you save for a rainy day, what happens? Any interest, if you're lucky to earn any, that you earn from saving gets taxed. It gets taxed at the end of the year. So now, not only do you not have, not only are you not printing money, but the little income that you do have, you're paying taxes on it. Whereas these financial institutions are rewarded for issuing out debt, and they don't have to have money. And I understand most people say, oh, but there's a fractional reserve system. Now, how does the fractional reserve system works? You know, it's based on how much employees, hey everybody, hey, how you doing, my miracle? The fractional reserve system is it has to do with how much a bank can lend out based on the deposits that are in the bank. But there's a very small caveat, and that's what if you want to know what's that small caveat, that's where the Dodd-Frank comes in. Because for lending institutions to lend you money for student loans or what have you, they don't have to be part of the Dodd-Frank fractional reserve, the fractional reserve system that has been created by the Federal Reserve, I should say. Because, like I said, there's so many nuances that are part of this whole system. And like I said, I hate this conversation I'm having is real heavy. It's real deep. I'm telling you, many people, they're not ready. They're not ready because people are still looking for the magic button. Oh, what's the magic button? What's the magic letter that's going to take me from a 400 credit score to an 800 credit score? And what a lot of people don't know, and I've seen this for so many years, is that people will get their credit scores raised. They will, get their high credit scores. And what will happen is they will go right back into debt. They will go right back into debt. They won't have sense enough to do what I have been trying to teach people, is to leverage that debt so you can begin to print money yourself. So you can be able to all right, my phone dropped. Cancel. All right, sorry about that. My phone dropped, so now I'm just going to hold it. So you too can be able to print your own money. Yep. So that's all I have to say. And let me tell you, that post that I had mentioned earlier, somebody said it is outright criminal. And it is. I mean, it is really straight criminal for companies to pay individuals $11 to $12 per hour and they have student loan debt, but that's just the way it is. And so there's another conversation where the conversation is millennials aren't buying homes. The reason why millennials ain't buying homes is millennials can't afford homes. They can't afford them. How you gonna afford to buy a home when you are in debt? You are in debt. Um, you're in debt. No, I saw something and it threw me off. You're in debt with student loans. You're trying to make ends meet with the expenses that you have. And you think you're going to be able to buy a home. I just did a video yesterday where I talked about the price of homes here in New Jersey, in the area, in the county that I live in. And then I said that 350 is on the very low end. And on the low end, meaning that you're not going to get none of the high end finishes. You're not going to get the granite countertops or any of those things. So millennials can't buy homes. They just can't, because we live in a generation now where individuals are born into debt. And if you think you are going to use the wisdom that your mother and your grandmother told you about save for a rainy day and all these things, they're not going to apply. And that is why so many people are frustrated. That's why so many people, I understand why so many people are looking for the magic pill and the magic bullet, because they are trying to keep their head above water. And they like, wait, something about this picture ain't right. You know, mama and grandma told me to save for a rainy day, but I'm trying to make ends meet. You know, rent is $2,500. And I know you got those people like, well, move from the Northeast and go down south. Everything is relative. Everything is relative. You go down south, people think they're going to take their Northeast salary down to the down south. And it don't work like that. What you're going to do is take your Northeast body and go down to another state and try to make ends meet. So when you used to make $30 an hour in the Northeast, thank you, Daphne. When you used to make $30 up Northeast, now you go down south and you're making 15. So it's all relative. You know, people thinking, oh, I make $35 an hour in New York and I can't make ends meet. But boy, if I go down to, to Georgia, South Carolina, my money gonna stretch. Half of them end up making half. Thank you. Even Daphne said there's a huge difference. But I have to go. I have to, like I said, I do these short videos, the car chronicles, because I spend a lot of time in the car, taking my kids everywhere. But this is what I have to say to you. If you truly want change, there's no excuses. See, the bills are high too, because this is it. Let me tell you. Daphne, you so funny. See, what people don't understand is that the price of milk in New York is the same price of milk in South Carolina. So if you saying, oh, I want to, the milk is too high in New York. If you go down south, the milk's the same price. Milk ain't no cheaper. The milk is no cheaper. So once again, if you want access to some of the information that I've been talking about, like I said, I'm not going to be running this promo for long, where you get 200 hours of video. I'm providing it to you for $5, for $5. And then after 7 days, the slave laws down here don't pay people enough. See, that's what I'm saying. I know. So the links are below. You ready? All right, wait 1 second. The links are below. I have to go. And like I said, and I'm also providing other things also. So get on my communication list. After this video processes, I'll put the link below. Like I said, you get access to 200 hours worth of videos and some other goodies, but you have to be on my email communication list, where I talk more about the credit to cash flow program. I don't talk about it here on YouTube. You will not see new videos. I uploaded, thank you so much, Daphne. I uploaded some new content in the back office, and it's not here on YouTube. But I have to go, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video.